Have you ever looked at a straw in a glass of water? It looks like it bends where it enters the water, right? That's because water can actually bend light. It might sound like magic, but it's science, and it's called refraction. Refraction is a big word, but it's a really cool idea. It's all about how light travels through different materials. Light travels super fast, but it travels at different speeds through different things. When light passes from one material to another, like from air to water, it changes speed and bends. This bending of light is what we call refraction. Let's do a little experiment. You'll need a clear glass, some water, and a pencil. First, fill the glass about 2/3 full of water. Now, hold the pencil upright in the air and look at it. Slowly lower the pencil into the water. What happens? Does it look like the pencil bends where it enters the water? It's not your eyes playing tricks on you. The light reflecting off the pencil is being bent by the water, making it look like the pencil itself is bending. So why does light bend when it goes from air to water? It all has to do with speed. Light travels really fast, but it travels a tiny bit slower in water than it does in air. Think of it like this. Imagine you're rolling a ball across a smooth floor, and then it rolls onto a patch of rough carpet. The ball will slow down when it hits the carpet, right? Light does the same thing. When it goes from air to water, it's like hitting the brakes a little bit, and that causes it to bend. Section 4. Water's light bending secret. It's all about speed. The amount that light bends depends on the angle at which it hits the water. If the light hits the water straight on, it will slow down but won't change direction. But if the light hits the water at an angle, it will bend as it slows down. That's why the pencil looks broken at the water line. The light reflecting off the part of the pencil that's underwater is hitting our eyes at a different angle than the light reflecting off the part that's above water. This bending of light is what makes all sorts of cool things possible, like rainbows and lenses. Section 5. Refraction in action from rainbows to eyeglasses. Remember how we talked about light bending different amounts depending on the angle? Well, that's how rainbows are formed. Sunlight is actually made up of all the colors of the rainbow mixed. When sunlight hits a raindrop, it gets refracted, or bent. But different colors of light bend at slightly different angles. So the light gets separated into its different colors, creating a beautiful rainbow. Lenses, like the ones in eyeglasses and cameras, also use refraction to bend light and create images. Section 6. Now you see it, now you don't. A fun experiment with a coin. Want to try another fun experiment? You'll need a coin, a cup, and some water. Place the coin on a table and set the cup in front of it. Position yourself so that you can just see the edge of the coin over the rim of the cup. Now, have a friend slowly pour water into the cup. Keep watching the coin. What happens? As the water level rises, the coin will seem to disappear. That's because the light reflecting off the coin is being bent by the water, so it's no longer traveling in a straight line to your eye. So there you have it. Water can indeed bend light, and it's all thanks to the amazing phenomenon of refraction. Have you ever driven down a long, hot road and seen what looks like a pool of water up ahead only for it to disappear as you get closer? That's a mirage. Mirages are a fascinating example of how light can bend or refract in different conditions. Here's how it works. When the ground gets extremely hot, it heats the air directly above it. This creates a gradient where the air near the surface is warmer than the air above it. Light traveling from the sky toward the ground bends upwards when it hits this gradient, creating the illusion of water reflecting the sky. So what you're actually seeing is a refracted image of the sky on the ground. Mirages are a natural optical phenomenon that remind us just how dynamic and surprising our world can be. Next time you see one, you'll know it's not water, just the magic of light and heat at play. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to Maazz View for more exciting videos. See you next time.